I really like that anime with the dumb, likable lead that's possessed by a demon spirit that's the bad guy of the series. You know, the one where his best friend's a spiky, black-haired serious dude with a deep trauma tied to a particular person. Oh, and there's a girl that seems pretty vapid on the surface, but she's actually really strong and has great character moments. Did I mention they have a silver-haired mentor that likes to cover his eyes and he has crazy powers that make him OP? Yeah. Jujutsu Kaisen's great. All jokes aside, I really fell in love with Jujutsu Kaisen earlier this year. I hadn't heard of it, and a friend of mine was like, dude, have you seen Jujutsu Kaisen? And I was like, who are you? How'd you get this number? Then after making sure I could know and contact me, I looked it up, and I mean, like, Jesus, look at it! For those of you that don't know, Jujutsu Kaisen is a story about a young boy named Yuji Itadori, or Itadori Yuji for you weebs. It's me. I'm weebs. That's just your average superhuman 15-year-old that one day eats a finger, a very dirty finger, and doing that was such a big no-no that a group of people wanted him dead. Yeah, there's some finer points that might be glossing over, like the fact that the finger belonged to a centuries-old demon named Sukuna, or said the demon was to be the king of curses, and that eating his finger, Ichiro became Sukuna's vessel and thrust himself into a world of curses. But I really think I hit the big notes. When I saw the first episode of Jujutsu Kaisen, I immediately had Bleach vibes. I mean, you have two anime MCs that have colorful hair, the intellect with supernatural are way too jacked to be 15. Like, honestly, how was Ichigo 15? Look at him? I'm sorry, like, what? Like, there's no way Ichigo's Kurosaki 15 years old, right?
If you wanna see some action, gotta be the center of attraction. Make sure that they got their eyes on you, like the face that you see on every magazine.
And for that matter, neither is Chad, alright? Listen, I'm a huge man, but when I was 15, I was not built like that. Anyways, it gave me early Bleach vibes, and I loved early Bleach. I just love that like modern supernatural high school vibe. I don't know why I do, but it just works for me. And so do the characters. I really love Itadori's and Megumi's, not Sasuke, and their interactions earlier on. It really threw me for a loop though how quickly Megumi attached to Itadori, since I expected it to be more of like the tsundere, you know? But you know, all my years of watching shonen animes betrayed me, and I gotta admit, that made me like the show even more. As this recording, I've only seen up to episodes 21, but so far it's been a really fun ride. All the characters, well, most of the characters, have been really enjoyable, and I'm looking forward to the end of the season. This is one of the few animes where I haven't actually read the manga, and didn't skip ahead of the anime, but knowing myself, I'll absolutely devour it once the, anime ends. Okay, so the big draw to any shonen anime worth its salt is the power system, alright? Whether it's ki, spirit energy, chakra, spiritual pressure, or devil fruits, the power system is the backbone of that world. Jujutsu Kaisen has it, and it's called cursed energy, which is basically like their license to do all the crazy stuff they want to do. And let me tell you something, I'm here for it. I love creative power systems like Nen, spirit energy, and stands. Though stands sometimes they are weird, and let's just say the creator makes certain choices that I'm not a big fan of, but they're pretty interesting, because typically in like shonens you have it where it's just like whatever that power system is, if I have bigger amount of said energy, I win. But with more creative types, there's more nuance. You can have more intricate, intimate battles, so to speak. Jujutsu Kaisen kind of does that, but on the other hand, what it also does really well is what I like to call the Gurren Lagann style power system. What I mean by that is, well, basically, if it's cool, then yeah, fucking do it. You want to summon demon dogs and birds that shoot electricity? Go for it. What's that? You had your heart ripped out, but you don't want to stay dead? Hell yeah, use that curse technique to come out from the dead, baby. Your enemies decide to encase you in a hellscape from which there is no return, and you want to send them to an infinite void where they see everything, therefore can't do anything? Well, slap me on the butt and call me Gold Experience Requiem, baby. Go for it.
If I had one.
Gojo Satoru. Sorry. Gojo. Sorry. I just really love him. Well, not just him, the trope he embodies, really. I love the overpowered mentor / sibling figure, and boy oh boy does he fit that trope. To say Gojo Satoru is powerful is to say that the sun is hot. While both are true, neither truly encapsulate the essence of the meaning. So let's give an example. Let's talk about Gojo's fight with Jugo. And spoilers, I guess. This is probably like a spoilery part. So spoilers. This is your spoiler warning. I'll probably put like spoilers on here or something. Anyways, so Gojo's riding around his car, breezing and drifting like the boss that he is, and then suddenly, bam! An angry little volcano man jumps in with the wall volcano that covers Gojo in magma. Now I know what you're thinking. Duh, the attack's not gonna have an effect, he's strong. I get it, and yes, I agree. But shut up, I'm not done yet. So when he comes from the attack unscathed, Jugo, is it? Let's call him Little Volcano Man, proceeds to go all out, blasting him with cursed energy, using ranged insects to detonate, everything he can do, and does exactly 0 damage. Quick, multiple choice question. If you guess C, congrats, you win nothing. Gojo explains that the attacks never hit him because, okay, I'm gonna read this part from the wiki, so it's verbatim, alright? When something attempts to hit Satoru, the person or object in question instead hits the infinity between himself and them. According to Satoru, this is the convergence of infinite series and comes straight from the paradox of Achilles and the tortoise. Akin to the way Achilles will never catch tortoise due to the potential infinite amount of finite space separating them, or how the real or number 1 will never touch the real number 2 due to the infinite amount of fractions that separate them. The opponent will never touch him due to the infinity between them. Satoru can decide what does and doesn't touch him and can do based upon mass, speed, and danger ratings. Forget domain expansions, forget the 6 sides, forget reverse curse techniques. His base level technique already puts him in a category of untouchable god. To be able to choose what does and doesn't hit you is essentially be able to control the outcomes on a quantum level. And that's just like, I mean, why would you do this? Sorry, I was having a moment. But my god, he's OP. And I love that so much. So yeah, that was just like a video about why I like Jujutsu Kaisen. I wasn't super in depth, but I had like this idea at 10 o'clock last night, and I was like, let me just do it while the inspiration strikes me. So I started writing it. Maybe I'll do another one on Jujutsu Kaisen. Maybe even a different topic. Say, I don't know, why Yu Yu Hakusho deserves a remake. It's good. That's why. But who knows? Until next time, if there's a next time.